Helmet Sports Talk worldwide with some news from Formula One. So y'all check this out. Now, your boy Lewis Hamilton wins in Austin, Texas, U.S. Grand Prix. You know, it's almost a done deal. The dude's almost world champion, four-time world champion. But hey, still got 3 races to go. And Sebastian Vettel is a four-time champ already. I know he ain't giving up. Y'all saw the start of that race. Vettel, boom, took him at the beginning. But that Mercedes power, and Lewis Hamilton being able to pass, he really can pass you if you need to. This is Lewis Hamilton we talk about. Legends going at it. Sebastian Vettel came in second place. Max Verstappen, my boy, the Max attack, saw that maneuver towards the end of the race, taking over Raikkonen, but he had to give it back because he had an advantage when he left the track. You can't get an advantage. If you leave the track, you can leave the track, but you just can't get an advantage. So that's, what happened with Max Verstappen, so he had to get fourth place. But listen, 66 points lead with 3 races to go. It'll have to be something catastrophic happen to Lewis Hamilton for him not to be world champion this year. But we've seen it happen. So we ain't going to celebrate till it's time to celebrate. And I know Mercedes is celebrating because they've won the Constructors' Championship, which is good for them. Mercedes, that's about 4 times in a row. So guys, when the off season comes, somebody better work on them cars, right? Somebody better work on them cars, But listen, looks like Lewis might get this, but it ain't happened yet. But he's close. I want it to happen. I'm gonna tell you why. Because next year it's gonna be the drive for 5, right? Sebastian Vettel 4-time champ, and maybe Lewis Hamilton 4-time champ, trying to drive for 5, and Max Verstappen with an attitude saying it ain't happening on my watch. That's what I'm thinking about next year, because this year they're not going to overhaul the cars. They're just going to, upgrade them a bit. Last year they overhauled them. Let's see what happens. Now, a little side note, how they always trying to improve, the Formula One, make it more attractive for the fans. Like, hey, let's have more accidents. Hey, man, people, whatever, I ain't for the more accidents thing. Wheel-to-wheel racing is good. But they're trying to have three starters, 3 roles when the race starts. I think that's good for other motorsports, but I don't think it's good for the Formula One, especially on some of those small tracks like Monaco. Man, you can't get 3 bicycles on that track in 3 rows, let alone 3 cars. So y'all better think about that a little bit better than that one. I don't like the idea, but then again, I don't like change that much because it ain't better. We can change something, but it better be better. All right. So anyway, back to the top. Congratulations, Lewis Hamilton wins in Austin, and he got a 72nd pole position, which is building his lead in the all-time list on that. So the legendary status is just building. Sebastian Vettel is still lurking. Let's see how this goes next week in Mexico. Vamonos. Doma Sports Talk worldwide, and I'm about to here, y'all.